Hi guys, this is LymeCompass.net's herbal blog, and today we have an educational video on Houttuynia. And lots of people have a lot of fun saying the name of this plant. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. Some folks say Houttuynia, and some say Houttuynia, and some people say Houttuynia, and you can have some fun with it. This lot right here was gifted to us by Joe Hollis of Mountain Gardens in Selah, North Carolina. And my hubby is planting this plant because it is fantastic medicine for him. Some people might be in shock and awe that we would introduce such a plant. It's almost like introducing Japanese knotweed. A lot of people consider it an invasive. But this really helped Jem on his journey. This past fall, despite all of our efforts with herbs and medicines and supplements and treatment and body work, and Jem just was slipping and slipping and slipping and having a harder and harder time with his health. And it was suggested that we do the DNA connections test in case we were missing a co-infection. And lo and behold, we found out that Jem had Ehrlichia. And the treatment that we had been doing for him, we were really focusing in on Babesia and Borrelia. And it just wasn't cutting it, and he continued to just slip downhill. And then we were able to go at it from an Ehrlichia standpoint, at which we introduced the Houttuynia, or Houttuynia, or Houttuynia for fun. And oh my goodness, Jem's white blood cells, which had been barely nothing, and he was catching every infection despite tons of immune support. His white blood cells went up, he gained some weight, he was starting to feel a whole lot better. So I am so grateful to this plant, and oh my gosh, we probably bought like a gallon of tincture over the winter, and so we want to have it here on the property and be able to make extractions from it. So there's a lot to say about this plant. It's pretty amazing, as is my hubby. And Jem was just remarking that he feels like he's planting sweet potatoes over here, that it sort of looks like a sweet potato slip. But this plant really likes to have its roots wet. We have an artesian well, and you can see right here there's a pipe coming out where there's the overflow from the well. And this plant will just remain moist and wet here and hopefully flourish. So if you like Vietnamese food or you like Thai food, you might really like this plant. Otherwise, you really might not like it. It has a very kind of fish sauce meets cilantro taste to it, with like a little spice kicked in. And it's been used in Chinese medicine for a long time. The Japanese culture uses it as a daily tonic tea. And it's very important that the fresh plant be used. And we will harvest right around the time that it starts flowering, and make an alcohol extraction with it. And Stephen Buhner writes a lot about this plant in his books, and he suggests 95% alcohol extraction. And that is a whole lot that's a really strong alcohol extraction amount. And I think it's really interesting that it's been used so much in tea, so we're going to play around and do an extraction like we do with reishi, where we do an alcohol extraction and then we do a water extraction and mix them together. So, oh my goodness, I mentioned how it can help rebuild the white blood cells. But this plant is antiviral, it is antibacterial, it is antifungal, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-cancer, anti-leukemia, It's very specific for mycoplasma. People have been having success with Ehrlichia and Bartonella. It can help build the blood. People use it for eye infections, intestinal infections, respiratory infections. A lot of people have been having success with kidney, bladder, and urethra, the urinary tract infections. Really good for skin ailments that are pussing or there's boils, pelvic inflammatory disease, edema situations. It can help bring down a fever, and it is a spleen strengthener. There's been numerous studies with poultry and rats and cows, and there's been documentation of it protecting the mitochondria, of it downregulating cytokines, inhibiting hydrogen peroxide impacts on the cells, and it's stimulating CD4 lymphocytes, which in turn stimulate the immune system. So there's a lot to say. Some cultures will put the leaf in their soups. As I mentioned, the Japanese have tea from the fresh leaves, and oh my goodness, like, I'm so grateful for it, and I'm so excited to have it here on the property. And we have that much more to plant. And for those of you that are really interested in Chinese medicine and our Chinese herbology, I really suggest you check out Mountain Gardens on YouTube. And Joe Hollis has all these fantastic videos where he talks to you about the plants and the Chinese Materia Medica. And you can learn a lot from him. I refer to him as our local wizard. Thanks, guys. Wishing you health and happiness.